So today I'm going to be reviewing and testing out a foundation that's self-adjusting that has an SPF of 50. This thing has been going viral and I couldn't wait to test it out on our mature skin. So in case you're interested, then keep on watching. Hey guys, it's Kat and welcome to my channel. You guys, I've been seeing this foundation slash SPF 50 all over my Instagram, my Facebook, YouTube, and it's kind of going viral, and I wanted to see if it would work for our mature skin. Now, since I'm going to Florida in a couple of days, I really wanted to see if it was as good as my SPF that I absolutely love. We all know SPF is one of the most important products for skincare. I mean, especially if you get older, you want to protect your skin, your complexion from sun damage. And when you get older and more mature, you've already had that sun damage. I mean, come on. Who else put baby oil on their face and used that little tinfoil thing and fried our bodies? Right here. So now that we're older, I always put on SPF before I leave the house. So when they came out with this foundation that's self-adjusting, I mean, it's hard enough to find a foundation or skin tint that matches our complexion, but this is supposed to self-adjust on your complexion and even out your skin tone and provide an SPF of 50. I'm talking about, let me put on my glasses here, Colorescience Sunforgettable Total Protection Face Shield Flex. Like I said, it has an SPF of 50, broad spectrum. It has all mineral actives, water, sweat resistant for 40 minutes. Of course, we all know you're supposed to reapply your sunscreen, but wow, I can't wait to dive into this. It's supposed to be a lightweight mineral sunscreen with tinted color coverage, immediately evens the skin tone for a flawless look. It's hydrating, antioxidant. All mineral formula is powered by a patented EnviroScreens technology, which means, comprehensive defense against UVA, UVB, blue light, pollution, and infrared radiation. Oh dear. Okay, well, I want to slap that on my face. So without further ado, let's get into the video. We are finally going on vacation this week. I cannot tell you how excited I am to get out of town, literally, and go to one of my favorite places in the world. It's in Florida. Now, I have lived in Florida for many, many years when I was a professional ballet dancer, and I always just have loved the beach, the ocean, the sun, but the sun doesn't necessarily love me. I remember when I first went to Fort Walton Beach back in 1985. Oh my gosh, I got so fried, so burned. That was how many years ago? Almost 40 years ago. Yeah, that was a long time ago. This I thought would be super ideal to throw on the face, have an SPF of 50, but also, because nobody wants to wear makeup to the beach. No, not me. I've been testing this out all week, and the one thing though, I haven't tested it out under the hot Florida sun. So I'll be bringing it to Florida and really putting it to the test. So be sure to be on the lookout. That will be in an upcoming video. Old habits die hard though, baby. I already put on another sunscreen. It's just a habit, and it's the DRMTLGY Daydream SPF, but I'm just putting on a primer because I haven't tried it with a primer, but let's go ahead and apply my favorite, the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum that refines the pores. This is my go-to, whether it's drugstore or high-end. We're just gonna let that absorb into the complexion. A little bit more information on the Colorescience Sunforgettable. It comes in 4 shades. It retails for $54. Yikes, that is, oh my God, $54? That's a lot of money, but if it's a good product and I'm going to use it because I use sunscreen every single day, this could be a good thing. I know things are getting so expensive these days, but I was really intrigued by this product because it's self-adjusting. I always thought those things were so hokey. It comes out white and then it adjusts to your skin tone. I think it has like micro beads in it, not like the CoverGirl, that Essence stuff. Whoa, okay. I got this in the shade medium. Now, if you're new to my channel, I have normal to dry skin, hyperpigmentation, redness, fine lines, and pores, texture. I am 57 years old, but let's open her up. And I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand so you can see exactly what color it is. I probably put too much. Clearly, that is white. You can mix it up on the back of your hand. Looks like straight up sunscreen, right? And I'm gonna show you what it looks like on the face. Totally white, right? But Watch how it adjusts almost immediately. Those little encapsulated pigments, oh, blends right away into your skin. And I have to admit, very runny, thin consistency. It doesn't feel heavy whatsoever. It just really glides onto the skin. And I don't even think you need a brush or a sponge to apply it. I mean, are you gonna bring your brush and your sponge to the beach? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know, I don't think so. But look how quick that applied. It is super smoothing and super hydrating. If you have drier skin, you will absolutely love this. Let me turn down my lights to show you what sort of coverage we're getting. It's very sheer, but it's an SPF, so I guess more layers, better? I don't know, but look at that. It's still white on the back of my hand. Let's do the other side. What? And then, oh my gosh. It is so glowy. Look how that, oh my gosh. It's really light in consistency, featherweight, like a feather. And then, of course, make sure you get your forehead. Look how glowy my skin is. What? This is so pretty on the skin, you guys. It is so glowy and so dewy, almost to the point of being too much. And I question if I put on too much. But it is an SPF, and the rule of thumb is when you apply an SPF, you're supposed to use like half a teaspoon. I know that sounds excessive, but what I'm doing right now is I'm just applying it to my most hyperpigmentation, front and center. Oh, this is beautiful. And it's not even streaky whatsoever. Okay, now that I've popped my lights back up, let's see and assess the situation. I still got a little bit of foundation on the back of my hand. Really evens out the skin tone. It's super hydrating, almost to a fault, if you know what I mean, almost too dewy. So what I want to do next is go in with another sunscreen, another SPF of 41, and it's going to be from Dermatology for the under eye area. This one is beautiful. This is from Dermatology. As you know, it's my all-time favorite, the Luminous Eye Corrector SPF 41. Now this is also a broad spectrum. This is beautiful. It's got one of those little cooling tips. This works wonderfully with the Colorescience. Tap that in. Now this is a color corrector and I'm in the shade medium, and I find it just works so perfectly with the Colorescience. It not only color corrects, but it also protects that delicate under eye area from the sun. I'll probably have my sunglasses on though, but you never know. I mean, you still have to have some sort of protection, especially under here. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm just gonna take a dampened beauty sponge, blend that in. Like that. And now I'm ready for the beach, right? This is looking really good. It's still kind of tacky to the touch, but it does not, and I repeat, does not feel like an SPF or sunscreen, like your typical thick, heavy, pasty stuff. When you know you can feel it, you feel it. And that's why I really want to put it to the test when we go down to Florida in the next couple of days, because I am that old school way of thinking. If you can't feel it, then it's not protecting your face or your skin from the sun, right? So it'll be interesting to see if this Colorescience is really going to protect my complexion under the heat and the sun of Florida. So of course, I'm going to put on an SPF bronzer. What? Yeah, I've used this before, the CL Sculpt and Protect SPF 30. Is this overkill? Probably, but it's actually a very beautiful bronzer for the complexion. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply it through here, just to put a little bit more warmth into the complexion. We're all bronzed up. Oh yeah, that is so pretty. I'm gonna go in with some blush, and I'm just going in with the Rosy Glow brush. The Rosy Glow brush, slow down. The Rosy Glow blush from Dior. I did a review on the Pink Lilac collection in a previous video, and I just have been loving this beautiful pink lilac blush, and I'm just gonna tap a little bit there. Oh, and I forgot to mention in my previous video how yummy this smells. It smells like candy to me. Not very floral, but just, Oh, it just smells really, really sweet and yummy. Oh gosh. Adds that natural radiance, but it's also setting the Colorescience foundation down. So, and apparently this formula is supposed to last really long. I don't know, but that looks very pretty. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead, just do a really simple eye look, and then we're gonna set the face with the Dermatology SPF Radiance Powder. This is an SPF that's actually in powder form, so we can set the complexion and also add more layers of SPF. So let me go ahead and do my eyes, and then we'll test out this SPF Radiance Powder from Dermatology. Oh, okay, eyes are done. I kind of went a little glamorous today, you know? I went with a little shimmer from the Natsha Denona Hyper Face eyeshadow palette, and of course, just a simple smoky look and a winged eyeliner that's waterproof. Not that I'm gonna go swimming today, but I was just in the mood to get a little fancy. Let's talk about this new product, the SPF Radiance Powder from Dermatology. Now it retails for $35 and it comes in 3 shades, fair, medium, and deep. Now this is an actual SPF in powder form. This is supposed to be the key to reapplying your sunscreen without compromising your makeup. And I thought that was brilliant. And I've seen other different types of brands with a powder SPF, but you know I love Dermatology. They're one of my all-time favorite skincare companies. I love their SPF, their needleless serum. So I was super excited to get this in PR. Now, as you see, it comes with a convenient little brush to apply it. The product is right here. Isn't that nifty? So I guess once you've already applied your sunscreen, this is good for reapplying. It's supposed to also minimize pore appearance. Pore appearance. It's oil-free and it's vegan. The directions are you want to tap it at least 10 times. Seriously. So you get the powder to go down into the brush, and it has a unique click to open at the top. You can see the powder that's in the brush, right? Now, I don't want this to like splat all over one spot, so I'm just gonna lightly dust it on the back of my hand. And then I'm gonna go in on my forehead to set that and just tap it in. Ooh. It is kind of taking the dewiness away from the Colorescience, but it was feeling super dewy at that point, so this could be good to set. And then there's still a little bit more right there. And I'm gonna go on the most porous areas of my complexions because it's supposed to be pore smoothing, and just kind of stipple it in, if you will. And it's not disturbing my makeup whatsoever. It's just really kind of setting everything into place. And of course, over the bridge of my nose, because we know your nose gets sunburned. Mine does all the time. So yeah, this works great as a setting powder, and it has an SPF. Now this contains titanium dioxide as well as zinc oxide. So this is a really nifty product, especially when you take it to the beach. You can literally just close it up, make sure it's shut like that, and just throw it into your beach bag and set the under eye area. This looks really, really pretty. Okay, the last SPF product I wanted to share with you is also from Dermatology. It is their SPF 25 lip balm. Every year when I go to the beach, I always forget a lip balm that contains an SPF. But yeah, we often forget providing a sunscreen, including myself, as sunscreen on our lips. And this is new. It's from Dermatology, the SPF 25 lip balm. But as you can see, this is a tiny little thing, and I'm assuming it's just like a regular lip balm. Anything coming out? Yeah, that just looks like a regular lip balm. And I'm just gonna take my finger and just tap it on. Oh, that smells kind of minty. Very silky, very slippery, and very lightweight. This is a really nice lip balm. Very smooth, hydrating lip balm with an SPF of 25. So I'm definitely gonna take it to the beach so my lips will be protected. But yeah, but here we are with the final look. I think I wanna put a little bit of color onto my lips. I like the lip balm though. It's good. Let's put on a lippy, and I'm going in with, of course, the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Lip Flip Liner in Elegant Nude. I just wanna put a little bit of color in there. a little berry color. I'm gonna go in with the lip oil from Dior in the shade Berry. Just wanted to pop a little bit of color onto the lips, but here we are with the final look. What do you think? Can you believe this is actually an SPF of 50, the Colorescience Sunforgettable Total Protection Face Shield Flex. Now remember, it does retail for $54 and it comes in 4 self-adjusting shades. I'm in medium, but you know what? The true test of a really good SPF, in my opinion, is if you really put it to the test in the sun on a long day on the beach, and that's exactly what we're going to do. I'll be heading to Florida for our family vacation in the next couple of days. You guys, I can't wait. And ironically, the day I'm testing out an SPF foundation, it's raining, of course, story of my life. But what better way to put it to the test under the intense Florida sun? But as far as the foundation goes, this is the foundation review, okay? As far as the foundation goes, you saw how fast it quickly adjusted to my skin tone. It's really smoothing, it's really hydrating. It really does provide a nice, beautiful glow. And like I said, if you have normal to dry skin, I think you will absolutely love it. And if you have an oilier complexion, I don't know if you would like this. It is super dewy, but we fixed that with the DRMTLGY SPF Radiance powder. Nifty little powder. I love the packaging. I love the whole concept behind it. It's not a new concept. I've seen other products do this before, but what a convenient way to bring this to the beach and do your touch-ups without messing up your makeup. And you can also bring this with you if you're like out for a walk or out for a hike. I think this is a really pretty look. I love how it turned out today, and I love how I know I'm being protected by an SPF of 50. I think it's a beautiful foundation, but is it an effective SPF? Well, I will definitely be putting it to the test when we go to Florida, but I'm really curious to see how this will hold up in the Florida heat and humidity. So yeah, I hope you will join me in that upcoming video. But yes, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had fun. I know I did. And if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing. I would love it if you'd be a part of our family. But for now, mahal kita. I love you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.